What's up, everybody? This is Jason with Campbell's Morel Music, downtown Johnson City. Been off the air for a little while. Decided to do something a little different. And we was doing rig rundowns for a little while, and we decided to do this little acoustic series thing, talk with singer-songwriters and see how this goes and promote some local artists as well as the store here. So our first one of the year, or first one of the new season here is Mr. Chancellor Lawson. Y'all may know him from Donnie and the Dryheavers. And thanks for being here.
Man, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for letting me pick his guitar.
Yeah, we'll talk about this guitar a little bit here in a little while, but
well, yeah. You couldn't bring me one of them rig rundowns, one of them rug rundowns, because all I do is plug into my amp and play.
I know
that would have been the shortest one y'all ever recorded.
No pedals or nothing, but I'm sure if y'all have seen Donnie Dryheavers, y'all pretty impressed with that band. So Chance has been doing a lot of solo stuff here lately.
Yeah, been running the roads.
Running the roads?
That's it.
I've seen you. Yesterday you turned 30 years old.
That's it. Yesterday was 30.
You're going to be old.
Gonna be. It ain't the years, the miles.
That's right.
I'm past warranty, brother.
But heck, let's just start off and let you sing one.
Okay.
Is this you can call it out and say what you recorded it on or whatever you want to do.
You got it. This first one I did. I'm gonna do a couple off of this little EP I did with Trey a little over a year ago. The Chancellor Lawson Trey Hensley EP. He was kind enough to sit down on some songs with me. Man, we had time. But this one's probably my favorite one off of that one, just because he wore it out. This one's called Crooked as They Come. Hiding the color of your collar as your holler bound. Stack of the dollars getting taller as them pills sell out. Mothers and fathers, sons and daughters hooked on doctors now. All of the money in their mouths put them 6 feet down. They never show your hand holding on a loaded gun. Tell them what they need and give them what they want. What you're playing now is the only game you ever won. Well, holier than thou and crooked as they come. Crooked as they come. Well, look at the culprit in the pulpit with his cardboard crown. Well, howling the gospel till it's hostile to a docile crowd. Bibles and lessons, tithes and blessings built his bank account. And give him your money every Sunday till your sins wash out. And never show your hand holding on a loaded gun. Tell them what they need and give them what they want. What you're playing now is the only game you ever won. Well, holier than thou and crooked as they come. Crooked as they come. Factory sounds and 7,000 clocking in and out. Filling the vats up full of acid just to pass them down. Follow your father's North Fork waters where you ought to drown. Trashing a mountain, cashing out of humble folks' hometowns. They never show your hand holding on a loaded gun. Tell them what they need and give them what they want. What you're playing now is the only game you ever won. Holier than thou and crooked as they come. Crooked as they come.
Heck yeah. Y'all give it up for Chancellor Lawson here. I heard a little bit talk about the Norfolk.
Right there
Right
it
there
is.
it is on his arm.
That's the Hawkins County branch going up into Virginia.
Is that post Eastman?
So the Eastman all the way up from right there in Allendale, or I guess Rotherwood technically, that whole right stretch that goes up to Fort Patrick Henry Dam's the South Fork.
I got you.
Huge smallmouth. Huge.
Any of them got 3 eyes or anything?
They glow in the dark sometimes. But then you go up the left side, like if you were to go straight up the bridge up through Sensabaugh Holler right there on Big Elm, that's the North Fork, goes all the way up into Virginia. And they're not as big over there. Something in the water, I think.
Yeah. Gotta be something in the water. I've been to Sensabaugh Tunnel one time. That was pretty scary.
Yeah. Well, they get you.
They didn't get me that night. They tried. But so yeah, you've been. Let's talk a little bit about you traveling all over. You've been everywhere.
Yeah, lately I have been, man. January tour was killer. Started in Asheville with Cliff Worsham over at Eulogy. That was really cool. It was a great start to the show, and then running shows, and then we did. It was just me and the dog. So if I refer to we, it's me and Hank. So it was Asheville, Chattanooga, Memphis, and then I had to double back to Nashville for 2 nights, and then did some studio stuff down there, did a show, and then it was straight to Dallas. And then spent 5 days in Dallas with my buddy Justin and Jake, and we did some shows down there, and Deep Ellum was cool, man.
Yeah.
Everything that I had anticipated it being. And then I jumped up. It's a Fort Smith, Arkansas radio station that's just across the line in Oklahoma. I think Salisaw, I want to say. Red Dirt Radio, and did a show for them. And then jumped down to Picayune, seen another one of my songwriter buddies for a couple days. And then last show was south of Atlanta. And I just road dogged it through the night, man. I was ready to sleep in my own bed.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a lot of miles in a little short period of time.
it was great, though.
Yeah. Shout out to Cove Ghost there, Cliff Worsham. We'll
yeah.
probably get him on here, won't we, Vapor? Yeah. Get Justin Horde to come back to town. We'll do him too.
We can talk him into it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of great Tri-City folks there. Speaking of your dog, you've had trouble with him today. Chance normally plays a Gibson J45.
I just got it. It ain't even paid off all the way yet. And my dog, can I tell it how it is on here? Is there a moderate? Do I have to moderate my speech?
Yeah.
He shit the back seat full. I mean, full. The back seat, my guitar case, got it in my zipper.
Oh,
I mean, got it in the front seat. We had to stop and pressure wash the entire truck out on the way home. And
yeah, he called me on the way over here, and it's like, man, I've got this situation on.
I couldn't put it back in the gig case. It was soaking wet.
Yeah. So it's like, we borrowed a shop guitar, so, we just so happen to have a custom shop here in D18's 37 authentic specs.
It's beautiful.
And so that, if you like the sound you're hearing, this guitar is for sale.
And it's only $7,000.
Yeah, and it's
And it's worth every red cent.
every red cent. And Chase is putting a little bit more money into it
Who
just
is
by
it?
playing it. Or Chance. I do that all the time. Cut that part out, baby. And he got mad at me one time for doing that. He did, really.
It gives me identity crisis. I don't know who I am to begin with.
Heck yeah. So you say Trey Hensley was on that song.
Yeah.
He's pretty good guitar
Pretty
player.
good. Hell, he's the best, man. He's too good. And I think one of the best things about him as a guitar player is he's also a great dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that just makes it shine through that much more, you know?
Yeah, probably one of the most humble dudes I've ever met.
Absolutely. And has no reason to be that humble.
Yeah.
Dude could flaunt it all day if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But he don't. He's just got a good soul, man.
Yeah.
And he's got fingers made of the devil's fire.
Heck yeah, you want to do another one?
Sure. I wrote this one just a few weeks ago, I think. You know how, I don't know, did you ever write any songs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know how, like, the quick ones always seem to come out the best?
Yeah.
I was having a rough day, and I am typically a pretty happy guy, especially these days, you know. But I was thinking about how happy, how blessed I was, how blessed I am, and how cool that this sad 15-year-old kid I used to be would think life is now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I wrote him a letter, and that was what this song is. And he was sad, man. And there was a lot of days where it just took one more day. You know what I mean? Just to keep him here. So I wrote him a letter, and that's what this is. This one's called One More Days. In a small town, in a bedroom, there's a young man with some old tunes, and he hum along. And he day tripped, and he daydreamed, and he wondered where he may be 15 years from now. Well, I'm here to tell you, kid, that it gets okay. I sure am glad you waited one more day on all of those one more days. Growed up, and he tried his best to show up on time most of the time. And the drinking quit working, and the quitting started hurting his heart. Well, bless your tell you, kid, that it gets okay. And I sure am glad you waited one more day on all of those one more days. Let me tell you to straighten up and hold on, 'cause you find true love in a good dog and cow. Yep, she has a cat named Kyle. And the diamonds from Ruthie, well, they're set in a new ring. You're getting married next fall. I'm here to tell you, kid, that it gets okay. And I sure am glad you more day, on all of those one more days. Those one more days.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I love your songwriting.
Well, I appreciate it. I love you.
So, where can everybody find you? Online? You got some streaming stuff?
Yeah, ChancellorLawson.com. That's got all the links to everything, and been working with some new management and booking agent services, and there's a link to that email as well. So I'm having, where I'm working, 60, 70 hour weeks and working my off days and playing shows. I just have turned all the extra work from this side of things over to him, and he's been doing a really good job. So, and you've got links to all my streaming stuff, and Dryheavers.com for all the Dryheaver stuff. And,
Yeah.
we've got a new album coming out. I'm working on a new full length right now. Our Dryheavers one's done. We just got to figure out what we want to put a picture of on the cover. So
Yeah. I'm kind of in the same boat with that Wilson the Walk stuff. We're done. We're just waiting for some artwork.
I'm about to just take a picture of the ground somewhere and just put it on there.
Yeah. If y'all, like I said, if y'all been around the Tri-Cities and not seen the Dryheavers, need to check them out for sure.
We're a lot of fun. I love playing with them boys, man.
Andrew's one of the best guitar players I've ever heard.
Dude, he's a smart brain, good soul. He's a Trey Hensley type.
Yeah.
And
every bit is nice.
Every bit is nice.
Yeah. But staying busy, out on the road. Y'all need to check this guy out. He just recently opened for 49 Winchester over here at the Martin Center.
Yeah.
That's not been too long ago.
About a year and a half ago-ish.
Yeah. And,
it was great. Opening for Joshua Ray Walker at the Bristol Birthplace Museum this summer on May 13th, I think. So that'll be a good show.
Yeah. Is that going to be in that little theater?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a cool place. Yeah, again, we're here with Chancellor Lawson. This is something new for Campbell's Memorial Music we're trying out. Instead of the rig rundowns, just kind of highlighting a little local artist and, pushing them a little bit and hopefully give some advertisement for the store a little bit. I know Chance and all the Dryheavers shop here at Morrell's.
Oh, yeah.
And we appreciate their business. And like I said, this guitar, this fine guitar he's playing right now is for sale. Y'all need to come check it out. It's one of the best D18s I've ever played.
It's nice. I almost feel a little inept on it if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, so y'all be sure to come in. We've got the best selection of Martins that I've seen in a while.
Absolutely.
And we got the new Billy Strings in, the new Molly Tuttle guitar, all those people.
They're too cool. And that's one of the things, you guys are too cool, and you have good taste in what you keep in stock here. So, and you're also keeping not just your taste in mind, but the taste of and the needs of the people in the public here who shop here. So that's a really good, way to structure how you're set up here. So if you're in the public and you're looking for something, get down to Morrell's in Johnson City, where you are friends and neighbors.
Oh yeah, I feel like being downtown right here in the scene too kind of helps, last minute string change or picks or whatever you need.
There's been 2 or 3 times where I've had an emergency and said, let me borrow an XLR for 2 hours or something,
Yeah, and behind the camera over there we got, pretty important guys, Jason Vapor and booking Capone.
The man himself.
He's Mr. Downtown.
Absolutely. And if you've bought anything merch-wise that's got my name on it, he's had his hands on it. So if you see him around town and you're wearing one of my hats or T-shirts, give him a hug and say thank you.
Yeah, all your printing needs, hit up JV Merch Man.
That's it.
So you'll throw that plug in as well. Again, Chancellor Lawson, check him out online, stream all of his music, download all of his music. Dude is blowing up.
We working on it.
You working on it. We got to get him to quit selling cars and just play music.
If you buy enough damn cars, I'll be able to quit selling cars.
We might come see you here pretty soon.
I'll hook you up.
All right. Heck, let's do one more and we'll call her evening.
All right, that sounds good. This is my favorite one I've written in the past year. I wrote this one on Thanksgiving morning while my sweet Kate was making some menu items for our big family Thanksgiving, and just seeing how much she cares about not just me and not just our life but other people. It was very admirable. So this was before I had proposed to her and turned her into my ex-girlfriend. Now she's my fiance. She hates when I say that, but we there's just a big heart in that girl. So
I believe she's been pretty good for you.
By God.
By God.
But this one was a bit of a thank you to her, and I hadn't proposed yet, and I screwed up a little bit and put a line in there about a ring, and I think she heard it, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. She's got a lot of right now and a little bit of back then. She got a whole lot of hell yeah and a little bit of amen. She got a big old workload and a little bit of kitchen, working on recipes and mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. And I can hear her sing, ooh. Makes me sing, ooh. Well, she's a lot of love with a little bit of perfume on. I need a whole lot of help and a little bit of head at home. I got a big old dream and a little bit of money stored, but I got a friend at the end of the tunnel, and she leaves the porch light on, and I can hear her sing, ooh. And it makes me sing, ooh. She's a week of sunshine when I've been left in the rain. She got a whole lot of good times on my downer days. It cost a whole lot of money for a little diamond ring, and there's a little bit I wanna quit till I hear her sing. Makes me sing, ooh. And I can hear her sing, ooh. And it makes me sing, ooh.
Beautiful. That got the girl, right?
Well, I'd had her for a while, but I think that let her decide to say yes when the time came.
She's back there behind the camera just giving us faces.
She's giving me the rolling eyes.
Nah. Again, I can't think of a better way to start this series than with Chancellor Lawson.
Well, I'm glad
He's one of our
here.
favorites.
Well, I'm happy to be a part of anything y'all got going on down here. Thanks for having me.
Man, yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll probably try to do these about once a month. And anything you need musical-wise, 118 West Market, we're down here. If we ain't got it, we'll get it. And that's...
If you buy my rails, go give them hell.
Sounds good.
Put that on a damn t-shirt.